Villa away, no one knew it'd be. I didn't think it'd be easy, but there you are. I thought we were fucking wank. 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we got it exactly what we deserved. I've called that twice now. Both times I thought we were going to get something away. Could be hard. No points. Start off with Jean-Claire Todibo, right? He's like, I hope he's all right, because fuck me. I don't know. We didn't get any information, did we? Just that he was out.
No, what was it? The Pablo's injured. No, he ain't. He's playing. And then nothing about Todibo at all.
I'm not a huge fan of
Arteta.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this. I slag other managers off, so I'm going to be consistent. I really don't like this when they lie about who's fit and who's not.
No.
I think he picked the worst possible player, not having a go at Potts, to replace Todibo.
Yeah.
You've changed the system into a system we haven't played. I don't think we played under Nuno at all. And you had a centre-back on the bench. Or if you dare like Kilman, you had Skulls.
Well, that Kante, you said, also did it in...
He could play centre-back.
Yeah, I
It was odd.
Yeah.
Very odd.
It was, I don't know, it's like he over-pepped it, innit? I don't know, I don't quite understand what he was trying to do. The two up front, I didn't really understand either. With both
It was so weird, wasn't it? It's like a 4-4-2 diamond-ish, but not really. It's such a weird...
The main time we play well is when Pablo isn't playing as a forward and he is just chasing in the middle just behind Tati. So I don't get what he was doing.
I think you need to have Pablo up front. I need to have Pablo as a target man.
He's better next to Tati.
In Tati working off him. I think you need that. I don't think you can have Pablo as like like a left-sided player. He needs to be in the centre.
Yeah.
Causing fucking problems.
Yeah. No, I agree. The first goal was fucking soft. Again, that is Potts' fault, but I'm going to try and reserve the judgment on him because he shouldn't have been playing today.
No. It wasn't the game to build confidence with, because we all said it was going to be a horrible game. It was going to be a rough game.
I don't put it this way. I don't think anyone in the first half, bar maybe Bowen and Tati, put himself in any put himself in any light. Everyone else was very bad. Wan-Bissaka looked very bad in that first half. That was Chelsea-esque.
And I normally stick up for Desas, saying this was probably Desas' worst game. He didn't look very good. I don't know if that's because he just had calamity errors around him and he was trying to mop it up.
If we just bring up this penalty that wasn't a so-called penalty.
That's bizarre.
It's an odd one, isn't it? It's a really fucking odd one. So Ollie Watkins goes through. There's probably a foul on the shirt pulls, I think. You could argue. And then Mavropanos takes such a clean tackle. Portini, they wide-angled it after the game, didn't they? There's no advantage. There's none of that.
No.
And then as soon as he's missed a shot, he's like, oh, I'll give it a penalty, went up.
And as soon as the whistles went, the other players were turning back.
What's that then?
What's going on?
How many times or how many years are we going to have to bring up how shit referees are before someone listens?
No, it's even worse.
Just once.
VAR's asked them to go have a look at it because they think it's a clean tackle. He needs to have a look at it 8 times to determine it's a tackle. You know why that is? Because he doesn't want to overturn his decision that no one asked him to do.
Yeah, because he looks like a mug. Because he's been a mug.
I'm going into clear and obvious thing with that, where Marquinhos has not even touched Watkins, and he's curved around, got the ball. Why does he need to be sent to a screen to watch it when you just had 3 other professional monitor watching folk? Where the fuck they are? Just fucking tell them it's not one, but if you want to go and battle your case, go and do it. That's what it is. You're right, it's go battle your case for it.
Yeah, so we're going to re-ref for the game because we think you're wrong and you need to tell us why you called a penalty, basically. It was almost like he's arguing why it wasn't a clear and obvious error. Obviously, you can't hear the VAR, which ain't very good.
No,
that you should
I think you should be able to.
I don't know. For anyone that's played football before, I don't know how he thinks that is anything but a Mavropanos tackle.
The problem is 10 years ago, they're calling that as a clean tackle. That's not 10 even then. So how can a ref 10 years ago, without the aid of all this technology, be able to call that? But he's struggled. It's beyond belief. By the way, class tackle on Mighty Mav. Absolute class.
He's been unreal, by the way. Just getting out there.
What?
Mighty Mav, yeah.
That's not him for me.
That's one.
Ah, man. Good God. Can't have a go at him.
He's been at Maldini since January. But if you look at it, the game week actually ain't terrible, I guess. If you look at it in the calm statings, Leeds drew, Spurs lost. All right, Forest won. That ain't brilliant.
Sorry.
But it ain't a bad game week, is it? I think Burnley lost as well, didn't they?
Yes, 2-1.
So
in the end, yeah.
I think overall, we're not being horrible in the state of things. Everyone's still reachable, which is quite nice. At least the team that was only 1 point away got a win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also-
sorry, on the same points as us,
Yeah.
got to win.
Well, Villa have to go and play the other two.
Yeah, I
If
said that
they
didn't
lose
answer the
Spurs
game.
and-
So hopefully that's 3 points that them lot ain't getting and all. So
Yeah, you like to just even it out, really, didn't you?
yeah.
Especially with an easier set of fixtures when we come back. I think it's Wolves and Everton.
Yeah.
And then, after the FA Cup, Leeds, Wolves, Everton, whatever. But Wolves at home, and then I think it's Everton at home as well. Is your City, you've got to look at that now and see that if you're going to get a back-to-back win, that's got to be it.
You've got
And put some actual distance, because then you're at 35 with
Yeah.
5 games left, and you walk into I don't know, you have after, I can't remember, it's Palace, and then Arsenal on the very start of May, and you have to get somewhere around the 36, I reckon.
Well, Daniel
Yeah.
Farker said he thought it was 38, and I'll probably back him with that. 38 to be clear.
No, 38 though, you are well clear, I think. But second half was better when we made the change. I respect him for that actually as well. Sorry, I didn't think Tati should have come off, but I actually think Wilson was quality. So was Traore. I thought Traore had a good bloody game.
He showed I normally call him lazy, and he showed a ridiculous amount of effort. I genuinely thought it was soft.
Final ball.
Yeah.
Dan Troy done everything right until the final ball, and then I think he put in 2.
We could put the ball in the back of the net.
No.
No, it's such a stupid thing to say, but genuinely, we tried so many crosses in, and you could see it was working. It was getting the.
It was also
the joy.
decision making. What was it? There was 2 different runs where Adama should have been played through rather than Bowen.
Yeah.
And it's been played, and it's just making that wrong decision. Adama was clear. All right, I don't think he's the most clinical.
No.
But at least if he's not got a man on him, let him take the shot. Bowen's got a man straight in front of him.
One thing that hasn't been picked up on is how much of a mess Somerville is. These boys.
Yeah.
He was missing today. Obviously,
But this is the thing.
Like,
It's going to be a miss when we don't play. In my opinion, you don't change your whole system for one player. Now, I get playing a back 3, how we worked against City, try and do the exact same thing against Villa, because Villa are a very good team. But what I don't understand, when you know that can't be done and you don't want to play a back 3, go to the same system and put Traore in.
Yeah.
I mean, you've literally thrown pots under the bus today.
Yeah.
And I think that's a shame, because as well, I wouldn't have minded if he played last week, but he's not played for almost a month.
No. If anything, you were right. You were right what you said. Magassa really should probably have been in that spot.
Magassa or Kante.
Yeah.
If you're going to put a third midfielder in, it's got to be Magassa or Kante. In my opinion, you don't. You push it. If the worst comes worse, you push Diouf and F mid, and you put Scholes on.
Yeah.
And then you're in the same system, and Diouf's good going forward. But I just think he made a massive mistake today. Obviously, he's got credit in the bank.
Yeah. Some of the results he's pulled out. Who expected to draw against City?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And you look over those 3-game period, I don't think anyone would have expected you to get 4 points.
No.
Drawing at City being one of them.
Well, we said this, I think, if you go back to one of our clips in November, when we were going over the games coming up, like, we said we didn't expect any points out of these guys. We didn't know where the points were coming from.
No, not a fun from playing in that.
So, no, it's an annoying result.
It's good that the hard part, not the hard part, but the harder half of the harder half of the second half of the season is now over.
Yeah.
Somewhat. You have a couple of the easier teams, not a lot of relegation ones yet, but you still have Leeds, you still have Everton, you still have Wolves. You have these teams down there that, to be honest with you, Everton, they're probably maybe like a late push for Europe, but I doubt it. And it's like, when are you going to get to the part of the season when they're on their lounges?
Yeah.
Then hopefully
Palace.
that's coming up. Yeah.
Palace are safe. And Palace aren't getting top 10. I'm probably going to get Europe.
Yeah,
so,
no, and well, let's face it, Glasner's looking like he's on the way out. And
all. When do they go on their lounges and just play everything for Europe? It's like Spurs was the end of last season when you knew they weren't getting relegated. It was easy 3 points because they're just going to bench everyone and play the kids.
Yeah.
And I think that, I'm not going to say we're safe right now, but if I'm a Spurs fan, I'm shitting my pants.
And if you're an Arsenal fan, you're fucking loving it.
Yeah. We're loving it, aren't we? But yeah, no, I'd agree with you.
I think if you look at the run of form in the past 2 games, you definitely see West Ham stay up and Spurs go down. Spurs have been absolutely fucking.
That's a huge result for Forest, by the way, as well, because I think out of the worst one out of the 3 of us, I think, is Spurs.
Yeah.
And one thing Spurs had was they were still above us.
Yeah.
Now they ain't even above Forest. Now they're below Forest as well. And Forest don't look like they can get wins, really, but they look like they can get draws.
Yeah.
And they're on
Spurs don't look like they can get an in right now.
No.
Spurs don't look like they can get fucking goals.
Yeah.
Good arrogance. That's made it come the truth.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. It's saving their season. But yeah,
that'd be interesting. I'm not particularly down about it. I think the international break's probably come at a good point. I didn't want Jarrod Bowen going to England, but obviously you can't fucking stop that, so it is what it is. But you just really put it. Hopefully Somerville, he ain't picked for the Netherlands squad, so and he can't be picked anyway because he's not fully fit.
yeah,
So he'll have 3 weeks off, and I don't think he'll get used to Leeds. I'd be surprised. So just onwards and upwards, and you go for that Wolves game as then you start there in the runnings then, and you need to you need to make your way up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
I
totally
think we
agree.
were commendable that second half. I genuinely think we're competitive.
Yeah, I think it was
First
just
half was
No, first half
it was
shit.
hard
Wolves
watching.
esque, yeah.
Yeah, it was hard watching, genuinely. So no, it was yeah, you just shake it off and keep going, didn't you? It's just one of those. So no, on to the next game. We'll see how we do that.
Yeah, we all got our predictions well. Well, me and you got your predictions well. I thought a draw or a win. Not very well. Anyway.
I think Carl. So I didn't say Villa, but I think.
That's the same. I think we
Yeah, no, we were all wrong. I think you said a draw. I think I said possibly a win, and then he said a draw or a win.
It normally happens every week.
As long as they do the same, as long as they do the same to Forest and Spurs, we'll be happy. There will be a match preview when we're back from the international break. But until then, enjoy your countries respectively.